I think every single one is 1 year older. Everyone has more experience now. I think we learned a lot as a team. We had a big change in the roster, but we grew together, and now we're just fighting for each other.
Now, you mentioned the change in the roster. Do you guys, the veterans, you guys that have been here, do you go to the players that weren't here and say, okay, here's how the playoffs work, and here's what it's going to be like?
Just if they ask us. I think everyone has their own way to get used to it. Some need to talk about it. Some just want to experience or to make the experience themselves. And whoever needs something, I think we are a team of many characters, and everyone's there to help each other. And if anyone needs to talk about it, we're there for him.
All year long, you guys play every 5 days, about a couple times a week. And now the biggest games of the year, you have 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Can you talk about? First of all, it's stupid, but can you talk about how it affects you as a player?
Of course, we are not used to having that long of a break between games. We just tried to keep the intensity high towards the end of last week. So, I think we are ready for that game. We know it's going to be an intense one. It's going to be about fighting and mentality a lot. And that's what it's about on Saturday.
Familiar opponent on Saturday, obviously. How would you say that they compared to what you saw at the very beginning of the season and then when you met them throughout the course of the season? Right now in this moment, how would you say they compare one way or another to the teams you've already faced?
I think that Seattle is a really good team, especially defensively. I think they had a tough start in the season, but then halfway through they really changed it and they had a really good second half of the year. So we have to be aware of that. We know that they are a good team and that it's going to be hard to beat them.
Steve made a comment after the last game, said you can beat a team 40 times, but the 41st time you have to prepare just like it's any other game and you have to be ready for that game. When you have results against the group and you feel like, we maybe have 1 or 2 on them, what's that like, knowing you're stepping onto a field where it's a team that's been difficult, they've had trouble beating you, but what happened in the past is the past. You have to show up in that moment.
Yeah, first of all, we know that it's in the past, so Saturday will be a complete new game. I think that it's just important, or let's say we played them so many times. They know about our strengths, we know about their strengths. So it's even more difficult the more often you play against each other. We need to be absolutely aware of everything. I think 2 steps ahead probably, and just be ready for Seattle.
Because you guys are able to play different formations, different nines, or 2 midfielders or 3 midfielders, or change your defensive, you have all these options and you can change them within the game. It's not like you have to go from the game to game. Do you feel like that makes you harder to defend as a team, harder to deal with as a team? What are the opponents facing when they're facing a squad that can really show different looks?
I think it helps us the most in being unpredictable. Like if you don't know who starts, then it's going to be tough to say, okay, they're going to be doing that, they're going to be doing this. I think in that way it helps us a lot, but also just if we need some freshness from the bench, we know we have a good roster, a deep roster, and everyone can help. So I think we're just a good team, and if it comes down to that. Perfect. Thank you.
Are you more comfortable in German or English?
I'm more comfortable German for sure. Yeah.
Do you speak anything other than German and English?
No, I learned French in school, but for now I just understand what they're saying, but talking is a whole different thing.
Did you talk to Ugo or?
Just the basics.
Okay.
Just the basics.
So you learned French in German school?
Yes, I learned French and English in German school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.